from a restaurant's perspective, this is a new way to advertise and market your products. Let's start with a really interesting topic that involves TikTok, kitchens, and food delivery. What the hell is this all about, man?
Dude, I think they're taking a page out of Mr. Beast. And if you've been listening to us, you know who Mr. Beast is. If you don't, just go to YouTube, type in Mr. Beast, and you'll see he has more views on his channel than any TV network. It's insane. All right. Now that you know who Mr. Beast is, well, he quickly became the biggest YouTuber on the planet for views, right? Views-wise, not subscribers. And he decided, Jeff, that he was going to make a Mr. Beast burger. And when I found out through my kids that Mr. Beast had a burger, you better believe I went to DoorDash and ordered Mr. Beast burger. I was like, where is the local Mr. Beast burger?
I'm sure there is one in LA. I'm sure there is one, right?
Well, check this out. I'm looking everywhere. I know where they're coming from because I see the vicinity on a map. But when I go there, there's nothing there. I'm like, what the hell's happening? So I went deeper into this, and then I went into a rabbit hole, and I found out that Mr. Beast Burgers is operating from a kitchen of a completely different restaurant. And
because
so
he doesn't actually have a restaurant.
No restaurants, dude. No restaurants, at least out in the rest of the United States. He probably does have one where he's at. I think it's South Carolina or North Carolina. But here's the thing. Through COVID, these restaurants that were barely making it, right, at the beginning, people were ordering Mr. Beast burgers, and it was keeping these restaurants alive. One of them, and I don't know if you guys have it over there, Jeff, it's Buca di Beppo. It's an Italian restaurant, family-oriented. Well, here...
If we do it.
Well, that's one of the restaurants that they use the kitchen from, and they make burgers and fries out of it. You can go online and take a look at their menu. And what happens is you order it through DoorDash, they prepare it and they send it over. They have the bags, they have everything looks like Mr. Beast burgers. And now you're telling me, it's the first time I'm hearing about it, that TikTok wants to do the same thing? That's brilliant, dude. Think about this, Jeff. You and I could go to a chain that's not doing too well, that's kind of struggling, and be like, you know what? We have a large fan base in Drunk on Social. We'd love to make the Jeff and Tristan donuts, and we'll just use your kitchen and we'll deliver them through DoorDash. That was brilliant, dude. So that's what TikTok wants to do.
And I have a question, but I want to digress for a second and give the listener a little bit of context here. So, and this is the best way to describe this. It's a delivery only restaurant, which is not really a restaurant, but the platform converts viral recipe videos from the app into themed menu items.
That's a cool twist, man.
What a freaking, I mean, really, and think about it. Like, if you've been on TikTok, you've seen food videos. They're everywhere, right? The famous people are doing this. I mean, who's the famous chef who's hilarious on there? Gordon Ramsay. Like, he's really funny, and he does the what you call it, the side-by-side videos.
Yeah, those are the best. He says, no, terrible. No.
Yes.
It's like the Titanic. You've sunk the burger. It's grey and full of water. No!
So good. And a lot of this stuff, as I'm reading, I was looking at this article, it's talking about like people's twists on like existing foods, like the McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich or the Dunkin' Holiday lineup or KFC's chicken sandwiches. There are just the three of them that they mentioned. Which basically, if I'm understanding this correctly, it's going to go through KFC or through McDonald's or through Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, dude, that's the thing, and that's what they're borrowing from Mr. Beast. He didn't just use one restaurant. He used 3, 4, or 5 different ones. And now TikTok's going to do the same thing. That's pretty cool. And that could be, Jeff, that could be the future of restaurants. I just thought about that. Why not? Dude, if you and I want to fucking open a restaurant and call it the Jeff and Tristan restaurant, and we can sell like cheese or donuts. I say cheese because it's on your hat. Okay. Cheese and donuts. What an amazing mix. But cheese and donuts delivered to your house. Dude, anybody could start a freaking restaurant.
I mean, I correct me if I'm wrong here, but this is essentially them selling the existing product that already exists, but because they've blown it up on TikTok, for example, I'm guessing that there's some sort of a kickback from the restaurant for the user buying it through the TikTok app. Am I understanding this correctly?
Yeah, the way that Mr. Beast runs it is they allow the company. So let's say for this one, locally, for me, Boca de Beppo, right? They're using their kitchen and their products, like the beef and the buns and everything. They're using all of that from them. They're going to compensate them for that and give them a cut of every sale. So this way it's built in, right? Yeah. There's no monthly fee involved. There's no loss at this point, dude. It's all gain as long as you have a good following.
Almost like it's from a restaurant's perspective. Now throw Mr. Beast out of this. From a restaurant's perspective, this is a new way to advertise and market your products.
Dude.
That's it, right? That's they're basically they're like go to Mr. Beast and say, dude, the McRib is out. Do a few videos on it, and their McRib probably purchases will just explode because Mr. Beast said go buy them.
Yeah. Oh, they do a twist. Instead of a McRib, it's called the McBeast rib, and he just adds a slab of like a pickle.
He adds a piece of bacon to it or something.
There you go, dude. Think of this is just like in real estate. It's like expansion. Do this. It's like expansion.
I want a drunk on social, everything.
Dude, why don't we, hold on. Dude, we don't have to just do this for restaurants. We can, in essence, be like, hey, we have a clothing line and go into like Dick's Sporting Goods all over and be like, just give us a little section. We'll give you a piece of everything. I think the key, though, is finding a struggling chain to be like, hey, we've got a massive following. Let's do whatever it is we're going to do.
I've got it.
What?
Jockstrap.
I'm down.
The drunk on social jockstrap.
Used jockstraps.
Well,
it's got to be a twist.
We're going to collapse before we even start, I think.